Hello everybody and welcome to the Better Living Quest. This is our channel that chronicles what we're trying to do. So you know what, I'm going to give you some of the background on us, and hopefully you guys can find out a little bit more about us through this video and find out what we're doing. First of all, we're a family. We're a mixed family. My wife is from the Philippines and I'm from the state of Oregon. We have 5 kids. 3 of them are still at home, ages of 12, 11, I'm sure he would have gotten upset if I forgot he just turned 11, and 7. We've spent a lot of time traveling to different countries. Me and my wife met in Thailand. We've lived in Saipan, we've lived in China, and the United States, and also Mexico. We actually went to the US in 2013, and we were able to actually spend some time in Mexico. Eventually we traveled a little bit around North Dakota and Iowa, and we eventually settled in Arizona, where we lived from 2021 to 2025. We were actually at an off-grid homestead there, where we're completely off-grid, and we did everything we could. We spent more than 2 years actually on the property. We spent almost a year preparing to move out to the property, spent 2 years out there, and then when we were done with that property, we actually moved into town for a year to make it more convenient for my wife to get back and forth to work. She's a school teacher. And then eventually we moved back out to the property this last summer. But my health has been suffering. I really didn't like how our family was going, how things were working, and I know we needed a big change. We needed a massive change in our lives. And we talked about it and talked about it and talked about it, and we eventually decided that maybe we need to spend some time getting our mind and body back in shape. My health issues have been very bad. Actually, before we left in August, I thought I was coming over here to die. That's how bad my health has gotten. I have many different health challenges, but the fortunate thing is that, well, we started making changes. In April, my weight had peaked at 378 pounds at the doctor's. Well, I say peaked, that's what it was. Previous times it had been up into the 380s and 390s. But anyways, it had peaked at 378 and had been at that stage for about 8 or 9 months. And by the end of July, right before we came over here, my weight was down to 368, and now it's sitting at 347, 48. So I've lost about 20 pounds being here, and it's been a very, very good thing. Been able to lose weight, been able to feel like I can do something now. Brain fog is starting to go. I exercise every morning. I'm eating right. The family's eating right. We're trying to get our minds back in shape, because when your body goes out of shape, your mind starts to go out of shape. We removed ourselves from the crucible that was America in so many respects. So that's a little bit about what we're doing, and why we're doing it, of course, is to improve our health. We just want to get healthy. We want to get our minds right. We spent so much of our life abroad, but for our youngest 3 kids, they spend almost all their life in the US, and so this is giving them an opportunity. We were kind of wondering, well, where are we going to go? Where are we going to go to start this quest? And it was decided to come back to the Philippines. We hadn't been here for 12 years, so more than 12 years. And so we wanted to come here to be able to get a chance to reconnect with family and friends and see how life is back here. And we knew it would be a challenge adjusting the kids, but I figured it would be an easier challenge to adjust to living abroad when they're around family. And that has proven to be very good for them. We're getting back with our families. I mentioned that we came here. Well, we came here actually on August 12th. We arrived in the Philippines. Now this is middle October as we record this video, and wow, it's there's been a couple of months, and we've been working towards this quest, but I never felt comfortable with actually putting this video out there and introducing what we're doing. And one of the reasons why I'm trying to involve as many people as we can is we need help. With good encouragement, we can continue to get where we need to go, get the weight loss, get the health, get the minds back. And really that's what we're looking for, is people to say, hey, I give it a go. I'm behind you. Let's help you. And that's really what we're doing here. Maybe some of you can be encouraged to maybe make positive changes in your life when you see that what we're trying to do, and it's not all easy. This is not a sprint. This is a marathon. We don't know exactly what we're going to be doing. Now, one of the things that we're doing here is planning on staying here until about January, possibly February. And we'll spend this time continually every day trying to make improvements on our health. You can follow us on our Facebook page, our website, and even here. I want to try to do weekly updates with all of you to tell you what we're doing and how we're doing it and what you guys can do to help. You can get to know the family a little bit as we do it. Most of them are shy. My daughter is very shy, but I'm sure she'll be wanting to be on the videos soon enough. And just being able to interact with all of you and relate to you. As I said, our immediate plans are to get healthy, get feeling better. You know, it is a trip being outside the U.S., and maybe we'll talk more about that in later videos about why we're outside of the U.S. and why we're not inside the U.S. Just so much negativity, and I don't have completely a negative opinion. So maybe we'll talk about that more as we continue the videos. But I just want to leave you with this. Welcome to our Better Living Quest. I'm glad that you're here. Just follow along with us and give us the encouragement we need. Thanks, and have a good day.